On Ice Hockey UK TV, in association with McDonald's, we've come up high, right to the top of this splendid 12,000-seater Barris Arena. And just down that road, you've just seen, that's where the team hotel is. And every day the girls have gone on the bus, of course, to come to the rink. What a tournament it's been so far. A win against Mexico, but defeat by Poland. So now GB are getting ready for Kazakhstan. Today, the girls have been on the ice, a practice ahead of tomorrow's crucial game. But there was also some attention needed because it was a big day. It was team photo day. Always very special when the team can get together and have their photo taken and everyone back home can see the girls there in their GB jersey, because it's always a very proud moment, as they all talk about when they pull on the jersey. So everyone getting ready for this big game against Kazakhstan. GB know they need to win to stand any chance of reaching the next stage of this Olympic qualifying. So let's look forward now to tomorrow's game. Katie, it's getting close to that final game against Kazakhstan. How excited are you? Because obviously the next stage of the Olympics is a possibility. How excited does that make you?
Oh, we're so excited as a team. Like, we can't believe we're here for this opportunity and we just can't wait to get going.
You played obviously in the World Championship and that was special, but for an Olympic tournament, does that make it something even more special?
It just means that little bit more, like, we've got that end goal. Like, obviously promotion's something we really want, but that end goal of the Olympics is a dream come true. So
how do you think the tournament's gone so far? Obviously that game against Mexico was close, but you found a way. Another close game against Poland. Do you feel you've got the ability to beat Kazakhstan?
I think we're really heading in the right direction. Like, we started off a bit slow, really picked it up yesterday, so hopefully tomorrow we'll come out flying and we'll get the win. That's all we can hope for.
I just want to talk a bit about you. You play your hockey in North America. So just tell me how old you were when you went across to North America.
I was 14 when I left home, so it was pretty young.
And why? Because obviously a lot of kids your age are just out having fun and, you know, and you've kind of had to give all that up. And what made you make that decision?
Just the love of the game. I just really wanted to bring myself to something better, and that was the only option, so it's kind of what I had to do.
And what has it done for you in North America? Just talk to me a bit about the experience.
I think I've not only grown as a person, like as a hockey player, but as a person too. Like, I used to be really shy and really quite closed, I think, and now I'm just a lot more bubbly.
And now you peg people.
Yeah.
What about the difference between England and America? What are the differences between that?
Mainly the weather. It gets pretty cold there in the winter, but other than that, pretty much the same people.
And how interested are they in you? Obviously, in North America, they perhaps don't know so much about UK ice hockey. Are they kind of intrigued by you over there?
Yeah, they often laugh and they're like, "We didn't even know you played hockey," but then it's good when you get out there and beat them and just really show them who you are.
What about your ambitions for the future? What is the kind of a mindset and a goal for you?
Yeah, I'd want to go off to play university hockey there, but that's a goal of mine, which just hope and work for. There's not much else you can do.
Four days into the trip here to Astana, Kazakhstan, what's your thoughts? I know you've not had much chance to see Astana because it's almost bus from the rink to the rink and it's quite religious like that, but in terms of the arena and the place, how have you found it?
I think this is definitely the best facilities I've ever played in. From the changing room to the arena, hotel's pretty nice too. And we get treated really well. It's been unreal so far.
Does that kind of give you inspiration when you first arrived? I mean, I walked out here and I was like, I'd seen the pictures before we came, but to step in and it almost takes your breath away, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. It's amazing. I think it really boosts up the professionalism of the team, makes everyone step up and just be that bit more professional. Yeah.
Obviously, at this tournament and recently, Ice Hockey UK have put a lot of resources into the off-ice staff. You've now got a lot of physios on hand. How crucial is that for preparation?
It's massively. We get Kip spoiling us in the changing room with all the equipment, etc. We've got Gail and Robin who really look after us. Obviously, I had the ankle yesterday, but I was fortunate enough to be looked after and trained today. So, it makes a big difference, huge difference.
And what about the game against Kazakhstan? Because obviously they're the host nation, they're ranked higher in the world, but last time you played them you only lost by I think a couple of goals. Is there the belief that you can go on and beat them and go to the next stage?
Yeah, definitely. I really think any international games is like a cup game. No one knows what's going to happen. just need to get some goals past them, really. I think if we started a game with a couple of goals, give us the confidence and we can definitely hold on to that. But they're definitely a tough team to get them past. So.
And how much did you enjoy the game against Mexico? Because I've watched a lot of men's and women's hockey, and that comeback is up there amongst them. I mean, 90 seconds to go, you're losing the game. Have you seen anything like it very often?
No, I think that's one of the most intense games I've definitely played in, especially for GB as well. I'm quite a stressful person. I wasn't enjoying going into that last period on the scorer in, but that feeling was unreal. It's amazing, yeah.
And how do you kind of turn the game round like that? Is it kind of belief in each other that even though the odds are against you, you can still do it?
Yeah, I think fortunately the coaches stayed very positive, which not that I was surprised at, but they were really, really positive, and the team just didn't give up. I know everyone was getting a bit frustrated and stuff, but as soon as that first one went in, we knew we could do it for sure.
Just tell me, before we finish, a bit about you. You just told me earlier you started skating at 8 years old. What made you want to play ice hockey? As we know, not a lot of kids in the UK play ice hockey. There's not lots of rinks like North America. So what made you want to play?
I think it's just something to get a bit of aggression out, isn't it? A bit of fun. No, definitely. I had some family that played just for fun, and started skating, just picked it up and loved it ever since. So.
But also there's a lot of sacrifices, because I guess... even now you train at odd times, but you probably train 5 in the morning, 10 at night. So, just the sacrifices when your friends probably were playing out, you were going to ice rinks. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I play in Bracknell now, and we're on a late session, so I stay over at our teammates. But it's all worth it, especially for times like this. It's all worth it.
So, the stage is set for tomorrow's big game. GB, as I said earlier, know they need to win the game to stand any chance of reaching the next round in this qualifying for the 2018 Winter Olympics. You can follow the game. We'll have the game on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, and of course on Radio 5 Live Sports Extra and on the BBC Sport website. It's going to be a big day for GB. They believe they can do it. Make sure you tune in, give the girls a shout, and thanks for watching the latest edition of Ice Hockey UK TV in association with McDonald's.